Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do a little bit of cussing around here. So your parental advisory has been advised. Also, baby, listen, we may have some bad opinions and whatever it is that you're going through. If you feel triggered, baby, just remember we're not talking about you. We're talking about the people on the screen. Hey, dolls. Hey, dolls and guys. This is a pre-recorded video, but the chat is live. All right, I just wanted to make sure that I let you know what the heck is going on around here. How are you? First and foremost, welcome in to the Dollhouse, baby. Hello to the dolls and the guys, because yeah, baby, we got a little bit of, listen, we got a few men's up in here. Yes, we do. All right, so listen, baby, we are down at the club 211. Yes, we are. 211 is a club where phone calls from prison drops us pages of text messages. Baby, I don't know how. Let me tell you something. Now, we know you can obtain a phone call from down at the jailhouse, but she got the text messages. Now, what we do around here, if you're new, it's best to read in my description of the video once it posts. Once the live is over, in the description under the live caption and title, you will find phone calls from prison, her link. If you're new around here and you don't know what's going on, right? All of the phone calls are there, but there's also just a little quick summary of who we're talking about. Shirley Strawberry's husband, which is the co-host for the Steve Harvey morning show. She works side by side with Steve Harvey. Her husband is a low down, dirty, dusty dog. And Shirley, what she's most famous for on the Steve Harvey show is the Strawberry Letter, where people write in to Shirley and Steve and they get advice on love, relationships with their family and friends, you know, whatever they got going on with them children. But it's very popular for the husband and the wife and the girlfriend and the boyfriend section, okay? And people feel like she should not give anybody advice based off of who her husband is, which is Ernesto Williams, the man in black on the screen right here. The man facing RICO charges. The man rolling around in a mobile hotel so that he can snag, bag, tag, busting, lusting women for a couple extra dollars. But he is offering you a service for that money that you're going to give him, but he will not render listen, no services will be rendered, okay? Be careful out there with your pocketbook and your Tootsie Cat. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into these text messages, baby. If you didn't know, I am long in the wind, and I'm going to dance around before I get to the point. All right, baby, that's what we do around here. The dolls don't mind. Okay, so we are on May 23rd, text messages 2023. I was trying to find out where we left off, and I came across this and said, baby, we done all heard this several times. I read this already. Yes, I have. But I'm damn sure gonna read it again because it's funnier. It gets, when you read these messages over and over again, it's funny. It is, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get on into it. Now, one thing Ernie can't do. Now, we like to ask Shirley, Shirley, what the hell were you thinking? Baby, what was going on? Why did you give him a chance? But Shirley's not crazy. And I don't think Shirley's slow at all. I just think Shirley did what she wanted to do. I don't believe she knew everything that he was doing because he wears a Halloween costume. He does. So I don't think she knew everything he was doing. But I do believe she knew he wasn't ish. But she was basing how he was treating her and ignored all the shit around her, that and the red flags of people telling her, Shirley, Shirley, that ain't good, don't you do it. She based her relationship and her love for him based off of how damn, excuse me, y'all, 1 second.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.
Based off of the treatment she received from him. Because, baby, all you got to do is look down at this story right here. Honey, she was backseat riding as he was driving. So, it was given very much, I don't give a damn what y'all say about him. I'm going to stick beside him, period. Okay, shout out to phone calls from prison, baby. I can't even remember 7 minutes ago if I said shout out to phone calls from prison, but we're going to say it again. Shout out to phone calls from prison, Shay and her husband, because without these two, we wouldn't have what? These text messages. And they say, hey, go ahead and use this for content. And we say, thank you. We love phone calls from prison. Thank you so much, sugar. So we're going to wash, rinse, and repeat. I'm probably not saying it right. This message here. So he wrote Shirley on 5/23. I'm laughing because I read her response and it's so funny. And each time you read this shit, I'm telling you, it's funnier. Good evening to my grace and elegant. I want to share my deepest thoughts with you. Yesterday, I picked the USA Today newspaper that one of the inmates here gets sent in weekly. It was lying on the floor. I picked it up and started to turn the page when an article all of a sudden jumped up out to me and drove my spirit up. At first, it made me so angry. He was reading the life section. The title of the article read, 50 Cents Goes Back to the Beginning for Final Lap Tour. I remember every day you would plant in my head how your wish was to live on the resident sides of the Mandarin Hotel. So when we scheduled a date with the realtor, wasting them folks' time, to go visit the property, and the realtor notified us that just one of the condos there were priced for $1 to $2 million, I realized that the condos were out of my tax bracket. Let's talk about $1 million, $2 million real quick. You got all this hustle, all this grind, all these ideas, all this creativity flowing in your head, right? And you're saying that this wasn't in your tax bracket. And I get it. Trust me, I do. But I'm just so shocked that you weren't in that tax bracket. Where did you go wrong with your crimes? Allegedly, because you are an innocent man until proven guilty. And you told us you were innocent. Where did you go wrong in all of this? We have young entrepreneurs, baby, starting a makeup line out here We're not going to get into if it's a private label. A lot of people are like, you ordering that stuff off of Ali, wherever they're. Listen, it doesn't matter. They're out here making making that money. I know we have something called what? Profit and loss. Okay. And all money that you bring in when you're running the business is not money that baby, you got to pay yourself out of that money if there's something left over. So I understand how all of that works, right? But what I don't understand is they always touch one fact about the news story. I don't got $1 million. Well, why the hell don't you? Between Shirley's income and the income that you would show off based off of your lifestyle on your social media pages, well, why didn't you have? I didn't say you had it in the bank. That's not what I'm saying. You made it seem like you've never seen that before. So I'm just asking. A lot of people say right now that, in your type of lifestyle, because remember, you're not a normal man. No, you're not. And Shirley also told you that. So therefore, since you're not here with us normal folks, I'm just very shocked that you were rubbing shoulders, but you always mentioned you did not have $1 million, $1 million, but whatever. Not saying you were supposed to have that in the bank. You know what I mean, Nesto, now shit. Anywho, I realized back then that the condos were out of my tax bracket. So I had to regroup. And in that, I came up with the idea to set up reservations at the hotel side of the Mandarin for your birthday. I wanted to just fill the room with your grace and elegance. I'm not sure if you remember the incident that took place in the elevator with 50 Cent when he tried to play me like a nobody after I decided to introduce myself to him. We got off the elevator and stepped into the lobby. Give me 1 second, you guys. You know what I got going on, and I do apologize. In the meantime, can you please hit the like button? We truly appreciate it. 1 second, please. All right, I'm back. So we got off the elevator and stepped into the lobby. He walked up to the lobby receptionist and asked her who had the best barbershop in Buckhead. She looked it up on Google and said my name. I wouldn't give a damn if it was true. It could be a true story. But since he's telling it, it sounds like a lie. He remembered the small encounter in the elevator and apologized for mistaking me for a groupie. He showed up at the shop with his entourage. I sent him to Dion, and he was given the fullest extent of my service. Now, when you say you sent him to Dion, no, I don't mean to be funny. Truly, I don't. Did Dion do your Listen, Nesto, hey, now don't get all mad at me. I'm not the one, it's the others. Did he do your lineup right here? Let me come on back. Let me get your ass back up here. Did Dion do your lineup right here? Is what the people want to know. I don't want to know. I think it's nice. It's really nice. It's crisp and everything. Oh, who did your lineup here? Was it Dion or like who was it that did it? Let me know when you find out who did who did it. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to find out what's going on.
To get ready to wash my hands here. Get myself prepared for this new year. So I was washing my hands with the ones who sitting around here playing last year. Didn't know how to get to the money. The LA didn't know how to get to the money. So I'm going to wash my hands so I can wash them away from me so I can move forward. So I can show them how to really, really, really get this money this year. I'm going to show them how to get it. But see, here's the thing. A lot of people don't have confidence in themselves. I got confidence in myself. I'm going to believe in myself. I believe in God. I'm going to do what I got to do. See, the ones who sit around here and talk about one thing for sure. Oh, this is what I got. I got bills to pay. Yeah, you got bills to pay, but you got to understand how to get to the money so you can pay your bills. So guess what? If you're like me, you understand? Wash your hands. Wash it, move people away from you. Because guess what? You keep them around, they're going to stay, what? Stagnated. And you're going to stay stagnated too. I'm to get ready to wash my hands here. Get myself prepared for this new year. So I was washing my hands with the ones who sitting around here playing last year. Didn't know how to get to the money. The ally didn't know.
Now, I want you to know that Ernesto is very special, all right? There's no way or no one on earth who will do an information. Listen, you got a whole infomercial rolling and didn't use any soap. It's a very popular comment. People want to know, why didn't you pump the soap? You gonna wash your hands, you talking to us about getting the money. That right there tells you everything you need to know about Ernie. Something's missing upstairs, and that's okay. They say the same about me. Anywho, so back to the lie, or it could be the truth, but a lie is more entertaining than the truth. He remembered the small encounter in the elevator and apologized for mistaking me for a groupie. He showed up at the shop with his entourage, and I sent him to Dion, and he was given the fullest extent of my service. He tipped everybody $100 a piece. The reason I got angry at myself was because I know that I gravitate to the right people. But even in that, I knew that this special time wasn't about me, but about ensuring that you got to enjoy your birthday. So, in that, I would never choose to be selfish. The blessing made its way back to me while I was in LA when I took your niece Star to the comedy club. I was sitting on the stage with Shirley Underwood when she expressed to me that I had one of the best blessings in my life, and that was you. She stood on the fact that it was in my best interest to protect you with my life. People were going to be out to persecute us spiritually, verbally, and physically. But if we stood firm in our faith in God, that He could not only protect us, but strengthen our relationship, that we could persevere through all things set forth. She exclaimed that the likelihood of there being a relationship like ours between a man and a woman was slim to none. That was based on the fact that there is not a lot of men like myself. And not to take it and to take it a step further, there are not a lot of real men, period, for women to choose from. Imagine you reading this and you just smiling and saying, "Oh, look, my man knows just what to say." And then you realize, wait a damn second. Wait a minute. I'm paying all this money for this man's lawyer. This man is in jail. This man is in jail with some crazy ass charges. And this is who's writing you this. The man in jail tells you there's not a lot of men like himself, and to take it even a step further, there are not a lot of real men, period, for women to choose from. Well, damn, we now have our answer on why Shirley gave Nesto a chance. Women don't have a lot to choose from when it comes to a real man. Oh, I had no idea you were part of the I can't even be serious right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being too silly. Get into Shirley's response. This is what we came here for, the response to Shirley. Hi, honey. Is this part of your book? Baby, listen. Shirley read that and said, what the hell is he talking about? Shirley didn't even know what he was talking about. Do you hear me? Shirley said, "Hi, honey. Is this part of your book? I don't know what the elevator encounter was or with whom. I do remember you telling me about Cheryl Underwood, though. I'm glad you're writing. You're really good at it. I had no idea. You should have been doing this all along. I'm sure you will help many people with your story. I can't wait to read it. Oh, and did you call Andre? He wants to talk to you. Lamont reached out the other day. Tosh and Ronald are looking for a new store. They seem pretty happy about it. Debbie is still in Chicago. She'll probably be back before the weekend. And Max turns 6 this weekend. Well, that's all my news. I love you and I miss you and I can't wait to see you. Keep the faith and wait on God." Now, this is what Shirley was basically saying. All that other shit you're talking about, you can go on and wipe your butt with that, because you have to be sharing the snippet from your book. There's just none of this makes sense to me. And why weren't you writing this book all along? You got me going through all this shit and you're a whole author, a writer on the New York's best what? Sellers. Listen, y'all didn't know? His dream, your nightmare. I do apologize if you hear my throat drop in my mouth. It's very ghetto around here. Truly sorry about that. We're under renovations. Anywho, I don't think Nesto liked that, baby. Nesto did respond to Shirley. Oh, Jesus. Do we got time for this? My God. So listen, pretty much if you ask me, and baby, don't ask me much, because all I got is bad opinions. That's all I have. That's it, and that's all. Go get somebody else to do it, okay? But since you're talking to me and listening to me right now, if you ask me, he was telling a bunch of lies, because he was what? Love bombing and filling her head up with great memories so she can keep on paying them damn lawyers, right? And she called him out on that and said, "Oh, are you writing your book? Because I know damn well I don't know what the hell you're talking about." So he played on that, and his response has everything to do with production and telling his story, making it seem like that he was showing and sharing with her his ideas from whatever book or movie or series that he has planned when he gets up out of the jailhouse. But in my humble opinion, no, he was telling what he think. Listen, he was telling his truth, trying to fill her up with joy and memories so she can keep paying the lawyers. But she didn't fall for it. She's not Sonia, unfortunately for both of them. So after he sends those paragraphs, because remember, we've already read this before, she says, "Okay, keep it coming, honey. I love reading your writing." Shirley's like, "I'm not trying to hear none of this. Is it in the book? Can I get it from Amazon?" Baby, I don't know. Who is this man? They say Harpo, who is this woman? Shirley wants to know, who is this man? When did my husband start writing all of a sudden? Child, this is a mess. I don't care what nobody says. So we're going to say, for those of you who might be dealing with any type of depression, any type of mental health issues, behavioral health issues right now, what I'm about to read it can trigger you. And we don't give a damn about Nesto or his snippets from his books. We care about you. So if you are dealing with anything mentally right now that's overwhelming, what I'm about to read can trigger you, okay? So I just want to give you a chance to go on and, do something positive, because again, I don't want to trigger you, baby, and I'm just going to give you a second to do so. Okay, we are back. Let's get Ernest and the book cover. This is everything that I made up. Okay, this is not a real book cover. This is not a real book title. This is just me doing what I do, acting a fool. What I'm about to read right now, I have not read yet on this channel. Other people have read this. What I'm reading and where I'm starting at is the over. He let Shirley know that, when he was saying about, his project and episodes and seasons to show the time and intricate details. He does mention taking his life, explaining his. I'm sorry, you guys. Please bear with me. I do apologize.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I am back. I do apologize, you guys. You already know what's going on if you're new here, baby. It's called long COVID, I guess. Anywho, no, I don't have COVID, but it's like the aftermath. But I'm okay and I feel fine. It's a cough. I don't want to hack in your ear. I feel like a broken record repeating this over and over and over again. But the show must go on because I don't know how long this cough is going to last. That's why I have not took a break. All right. So, your trigger warning, you remember that? Yes, there was a trigger warning. They need episodes and seasons to show time. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was explaining to you guys. He's basically speaking about the production and he wants it done properly. And he loves Denzel, but he decided that he wanted Omar Hardwick, Ghost from Power, to actually play him instead. Ain't nothing wrong with, there is nothing wrong with manifesting what you want. I'm serious, there's not. So we're going to just skip and go up to the snippet that he shares with Shirley about, his upcoming book. And pretty much he's speaking on Ebony and different things that he did not agree with. He's speaking on depression and he's speaking on getting to a point of his life where he wanted to remove himself from Earth. Okay. So this is what he's saying. As I was going to send myself off by my own demise, I sat in my car. It was storming heavily outside. My pistol in my lap, trying to find reasons to still exist, a memory flashed across my brain. It's 2010 all over again, and I'm in my office staring at a picture of Ebony on my computer. My son walks in behind me and catches me in my gaze. He could see the deterioration of his father unfold in front of his eyes. One day he broke down in tears and asked me what was truly wrong with me. I busted back out in tears myself. This pain I couldn't hide no longer. I didn't realize that at the time that Ebony didn't like how hard I went for my kids. I flashed back into reality. I'm about to send out a mass farewell text. All of a sudden, Andre calls me out of the blue. Not even knowing my intentions at the time, he was calling to vent to me about a past friend of ours who was a drug kingpin in the early 2000s. Our friend had got indicted by the feds back then and came to the conclusion that he wasn't going to do any time. In pursuit of being chased by the feds, he finally got pulled over, decided to run into the expressway with oncoming traffic, and got ran over and passed away. He took his own life. He left his kids and family behind selfishly because he couldn't man up. Andre didn't know it yet, but God used him to speak breath back into my spirit. You know what's wrong with Nesto? Now, how do you point your finger at this man, call him a coward, call him selfish when you were just about to do the exact same thing? You never take any accountability. It's like the nerve of you. I don't care if it's made up or not. I don't know at this point in time. I can't keep up with his foolishness and crazy. I can't. At that moment, I realized how selfish I too. Oh, excuse me, Nesta. Baby, I listen, Brother Williams, you're not my baby. No, you're not with your dusty tail self. But my bad, Nesto, because there's some accountability here. All right. Hey, I got to rewind, let me take that away and retract that. At that moment, I realized how selfish I would have been had I followed suit. I have forgiven Ebony unselfishly, just as Jesus forgave. All right, so now he's getting into God and forgiveness and everything like that. And he set himself free. Ebony began to recognize this pattern in my life. And not only did it upset the spirit in her, it made her wish she could be as strong as you. Remember when I showed you that picture of Ebony that my friend Honey sent to me? Baby, at that point, if my husband told me he had a friend named Honey who? Your friend is named who? I don't know about that. Oh no, I don't know about that. But anywho, who am I? Child, talking about his friend Honey. Honey who? Where am I at here? Yeah. At that moment in time, Honey apologized to me because she too could see the evil spirit that resided in Ebony. I was set free and elevated out of my depression. And with that experience, God used me to help set someone else free. When you're at your deliverance is when the devil attacks you the hardest, but God will keep his hands over you and glorify himself by your rescue. This is why he sent you to me. It is you I ask for, someone who can sustain extraordinary power. On a positive note, I must send all my praises vertical to the Most High, being that he had created a patience deep within me and made me sure of his plans with me. Because my trust in him is so strong, I'm able to conquer all things. Everything I've experienced, good or bad, is so that I could be a testimony of his completeness. But need I remind you that patience and love is the key. The love for patience equals trust, meaning Shirley, stay calm, baby. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to be out any day now. And please keep your pocketbook full, but also empty it for me when you pay for my attorneys. That's all he's trying to do. He's just trying to lock services in with his own wife. Okay. I'll be here sitting still and eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Ouch, I hit my head. Hold on, I can't. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, I'm choked. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'm back. Let me try to read that again without being immature. The love for patience equal trust. So with that being said, I'll be here sitting still and eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while his spirit is at work. I love you. Shirley says, let me get Shirley, where you at, baby? Let me get you up here, baby. Shirley, where you at, darling? There you are. Shirley said, honey, this is deep. God has been in your life all along. Now you are realizing his presence in your life and why he keeps sparing you. You have a purpose. That is the meaning of life, to find your purpose and live in it. Okay. This is how he lock Shirley in. Mix a little bit of BS, throw some God, and sprinkle some Jesus, and you got what? A hook and sinker. Shirley fell for it. She says, love you too, honey. Discipline is the key. Training yourself to mentally do what you do not want to do. Even if you don't want to do it anyway. Gratitude is key. Always be grateful for what God has already done and for what he is currently doing in your life. God will never let us down because his word is faithful. Believe that, love. He's never failed me yet. Baby, listen, he will show up, baby, at the right time. Sometimes it hurts, but he will show up. So Nesto, he done all that damn texting to Shirley. He said, shit, let me text Sonia. Good morning. We're talking to Sonia now. And it is May 23rd, 2023. Good morning. I'm happy you are better. I want you to have a good day. I love you. Sonia says, pick still pending. The fuck? I have this feeling. I feel more like a business partner at times. That's called intuition. And it's really odd that you have that with a man who's married. That's strange. You should get your head checked, Sonia. Can't wait. Too excited for your release. I'm here for the long haul, however long. I love you more every day. Ernie says to Shirley on 524, good morning, love. I hope you're having a good morning. Yes, this is a big part of my book. I call Andre and he's going to send me money today. So please remind him. Thank you. I love you. Could you imagine, however the hell you say it, if you're an English, you grammar teacher, whatever, you tell me down in the comments. Listen, imagine you asked him, or he told you he was going to send you some money, and now you want me, your wife, to also remind him. I'm not begging for shit for you. If you don't need to listen, you must not need it. You're a grown-ass man. You ask your friend for some money. Are you crazy? So now we have Sonia writing to Nesto. Good morning, handsome man. Another day passing by, closer to the end of this craziness. It's no pressure. I just need clarity on what we're doing. You know, I support whatever you want. You know what? I would not, I'm not mixing you in with Shirley after this. You need your own video, and Shirley should get her own. Why the hell am I doing? I'm just being as nasty as he is. Mixing and blending you three all together like this. It feels dirty a little bit. But let me finish. You know, I support whatever you want. I just don't want to assume anything. You're not assuming anything because he's married. Dodo brain. Never thought I'd feel this way about anyone, and it's new. Very new to me. I fell for you right before all this madness began. And I really tried not to be here emotionally. Happy I am here. Happy I could help you in this moment of your life. You did not expect me to be anything more than a good friend. I know. Not knowing your blessing was me. I have your back forever. You are everything. I love you. At your worst, I love you. Oh, who gives a damn? Shirley says to Ernie, hi, honey. Your attorney just texted me to say that they will be there tomorrow evening. Ernie says to Shirley, okay, how you doing? Shirley says, I'm okay, love. Sonia says to Ernie, Monday at 2 p.m. visit. Ernie says to Shirley, he did come see me today. Shirley is asking, how was it? Ernie says to Shirley, how you today? I called you. Did you mean how are you today? You know, Shirley don't play that shit. You need to type clear, and she needs to know what the hell you're trying to say. All right. You skipping words and shit. Then he says to Sonia, good morning. Sonia says, good morning. Missing you more every day and thinking about you so much. I will send the pics now, and I have added money to the account. I'm going to squeeze you so hard when I see you. I love you more every day, and we are solid. Ernest says to Shirley, you okay? It is now May 30th. Ernest says to Sonia, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my small town girl. I love you. Have a good day. When we did these messages before, you all reminded me that this was the song from Looney Tunes. This man is batshit crazy, okay? And it absolutely, it is the song from Looney Tunes. That's the crazy thing. All right, so let's get back to the messages here. Shirley says to Nesto, I have to be. Sonia says to Ernest, hi, my love, missing you, smiling every time I think of you, looking forward to us. Oh, us. Mm. Somebody should probably send her a letter, maybe a text message, maybe hit her up on her beeper because she misses the 90s so much, and let her know that this is a married man. I don't think she knows yet. Sonia says to Ernie, good morning, my love. Missing you so much. Excited for our future. I love you. Ernest says to Sonia, I love you too. Always. Have a good day. Sonia says, I'm wrapping my arms around you. I cannot wait for the day I actually get to hold you. We're going to achieve grand things together and have fun doing so. Love you more. Sonia says to Ernie, it is now June 2nd. Ooh, we're getting close to June 11th. June 11th. Listen, baby, we've already been there and done that, but it just gets good. You never called. Movie Saturday night, not today. You being on my life is you being in my life is complete happiness. I hope you're okay with your decision. Saying things out loud changes things. Love you. Sonia says again, I love you more every day. Thinking of all of the fun to come, living life to the fullest. Do you feel it? We're growing old, mad, crazy. Do your exercises. I need you healthy. Promise to keep you happy. Love you. Sonia says again, I love you. Sonia says again, good morning, handsome man. Loving you more today. Sonia says, enjoy talking with you always. I feel fortunate to have met you, to have found you. You are a gift. I love you. You did not call me back. Love you. Ernesto says, I love you. 6'8" Sonia says, hi, babe. Thinking about you all day and missing you like crazy. I love you more. Sonia says, you make me happy, beyond happy. Mine. Mm, mm, mm. Now, we've read these before on here. And every time I read it, it's just like, girl, get a fucking grip. Excuse my language. So I believe we're going to stop right there because we've read all of these before. And, Ernie is at the point where, he knows Shirley is done with him. Bottom line, he knows she is done with him. She's not responding to any of his paragraphs. And we know on 6/14, I said 6/11, I messed it up. we know on 6/14, Shirley hit him with the "I don't have any money." And I believe after she's asked, after that, the only thing she said was what happened to us. And after that, he's never heard from her again on the tablet. Okay. So that's it for this video. What I need to do now is go back to one of my old videos to see where we left off at with the text messages and pick up from that point. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I truly appreciate everybody who's here with me watching, listening, and chatting with me. And let's shout out those birthdays. Happy birthday to you if it is your birthday, or if you have an upcoming birthday coming up in the Virgo season. Enjoy your day, and I hope you were celebrating for the full Libra season. No. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got to go, honey. I done messed that all up. Virgo season. Libras, I got you. I know you're up next. I already got your graphic made. Okay, you guys, thank you all so much for everything. You all mean the world to me. And baby, we always like to end by saying, be kind to yourself. Your words do matter. You are what you speak. And baby, please hit the like button. Somebody's tired. Hit the like button, sugar. Please. All we ask you to do around here is hit the like, hit the dislike. We just ask you to hit something, because all opinions matter. Just don't hit me and don't hit your hit. Where the heck is Miss Lorraine at? I haven't seen Miss Lorraine in a while. Maybe she's in the chat today, but I haven't seen Miss Lorraine in a while. I hope she's okay. All right, you guys. I'm sorry. That just came out of nowhere. I just thought about it. All right, you guys, I am out of here. You guys have a fabulous evening, baby. I got to get to sleep because I got work 4 a.m. All right. Bye, everybody.